What'd you say about party animals? Tis New Year's after all.
Look at us. I wonder if we can even zoom in. No.
If you come at it from this way. No, I guess not. No zoom in the front.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, thankfully I have like 40 gigs of free space on my phone. It's only my iCloud is full.
40 gigs.
Right?
Anyway, hey people. What a year. 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty awesome year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was an awesome year.
But,
It went by quick.
It did go by quick.
Days go by long and years go by quick.
Yeah. What were some of the highlights of your year?
Peopling. As much as I say I don't like people, most of my highlights had to do with people.
True.
Wellness Clan, Permajam, Elements Festival, seeing people where they are, how they are, and yeah. Bring 'em a spring,
Yeah.
as you would call it.
Yeah, I think some of the highlights this year for me, gosh. I mean, the beginning of the year is always fun because we're always around March. I think it was March.
Seed planting?
Yeah, actually, we started in February this year, and so getting all our seeds planted and ready for spring and putting those in the garden. Another highlight was finishing the greenhouse and putting some end caps to that. Another highlight to the greenhouse was in the fall building a hugelkultur bed in the greenhouse, which was fun.
The chard's still growing.
The chard
So's the
is
rosemary.
still growing. We have beautiful vegetables in there right now.
Now we've had single-digit freezes, so that tells us that our experiment with the hugelkultur bed's done quite well. It's got one layer of plastic and a 4-foot deep hugelkultur bed
Inside a greenhouse.
inside the greenhouse, so it's making its own little bit of heat.
Yeah, it's great. So that was a highlight. Building the forge and getting to play in the forge and making cool things in the forge has been a highlight. Some of the events and festivals that we've been to were a lot of fun. We went to Elements, and it was a really cool place to be able to offer readings. It was the first time I was able to offer a ton of readings there to both men and women, kind of equally. Usually I give readings and it's mostly women. So it was really exciting and felt really awesome to be able to offer readings to a bunch of men as well. Which, you know, when I go to events and festivals, it happens more and more, but it's always good to see and feel. So Elements was fun, and you brought your spring at Elements too, with your herbal medicines and inner cartography and.
Yeah, it was the first time Becky and I had taken the things that we've been working on in the apothecary and took them out and presented them and provided them as service to the community, and that was a lot of fun. Yeah, a lot of unexpected and sweet moments.
Yeah. And then Sirius Rising was another fun festival / event.
Man, they can go all night with their drum circle.
And they have some amazing like fire, fire things, right? The fire there itself in the center was beautiful, kind of a community fire. Plus fires all around and different things going on, but
The effigy burning they do.
The effigy burning of the
dragon.
dragon was really, really sweet, kind of celebrating the, how many years? Was it a 3-year, 5-year, 10-year?
Something like that. They were marking a cyclical turn.
At the end of the cycle, so it was a really kind of symbolic, cool event. And of course, as always, there's Permajam, which is my favorite of the year.
Yeah. So let's talk about that for a second. Why Permajam?
Yeah. Well, I believe in the mission. You know, I believe in permaculture and sustainability. And when you go to an event like Permajam, you get to meet all kinds of wonderful, amazing people who are into the exact same things as you are. Or, you know, people that come there who just want to learn and soak it all up. You know, so it's just a beautiful event. Lots of great teachings, lots of great food, lots of great people, lots of great fun around a fire, good songs, good, you know, just a lot of magic.
Good incorporation of family, children, elders.
The land itself is a beautiful, magical place.
Yeah, they're at Blossomdale this time around. They've got a couple more years of that prayer ceremony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just the
Clan
excitement,
work.
and growth this year at Perma Jam. The implementing and expanding building of the gardens. And just
Talk
the
about
whole,
hugoculture beds.
Yeah, the whole plan, permaculture plan, and team is pretty amazing. So, yeah, that's been really exciting. So Permajam, and looking forward to Permajam this next year as well. Spring, summer, fall. Yeah.
Permajam for me is a great place to bring, grow, and thrive a wellness community. And since it's my passion, and people keep showing up, and that's what they want to learn and grow with. I was really thrilled to work with not only plant medicines and cartography, but also pillars and touchstones, and like how do we build and form a community in our mind and in our heart, so that when it comes right down to it and we're putting it into action, we have sort of a tentative protocol that gets to be shape-shifted for the particular experiences that it encounters. Yeah, it's good growth zone.
Definitely good growth. Yeah, a lot of expansion this year on the mountain. different sections, different places that we're just, whether it's the garden or the forge or whatever, we just continue to grow and build. So Nemeton, is growing. Speaking of Nemeton, Nemeton is the nonprofit that we have created and already put in the paperwork for. We'll be hearing any day now and getting it back. So Nemeton will be New York State for now, nonprofit, and we really look forward to being able to share more of what's happening here at Nemeton. So yeah, that's another really exciting growth and expansion for this year. Yeah. What else?
Got lots of fun herb intensives coming up in the summertime, and before that, coming up the next couple of months, we've got inner cartography and pillars courses.
Yeah.
Motions, empath, and empathy, as well as anxiety, PTSD, and dissociation. We're going to delve into some of those topics.
Should probably let in this dog. He wants to say hi for the new year too.
Right? We'll be right back. Well, we got the whole family.
The whole family up here.
Felix, Moose, Brandon, and Rainey.
That's right. Moose, I'm gonna say happy New Year. Oh,
Happy New Year!
Oh, Happy New Year.
Oh, yes. You're such a sweet boy. Just don't lick the cat.
Oh, well, that's right. There's a big baby here.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a beautiful year, an amazing year, and 2020 is going to be exciting.
Go lay down.
I'm definitely excited about 2020.
What are you excited for 2020?
More growth, more expansion, more people, more community.
In what ways would you like to see that happen?
Maybe a bull run in the crypto markets. Yeah. Well, in what ways would I like to see more growth and expansion and things like that? Well, I mean, every year we expand in some way here on the mountain. It's usually a number of ways. So more expansion there, more involvement with communities like Permajam and other events and festivals. Yeah, and everything going on here. It's expansion that I see. You?
I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of growth we can do with the holistic wellness clinic. I've bounced back and forth between like a free holistic clinic or a wellness clan here at Nemeton that has weekly offerings. But it's something where there's a medicine making, herbal learning, holistic sharing part, and a clinic aspect where people can come and both learn about herbs and learn how to use herbs for themselves and for other people. It's going to take more than just me for that to happen.
Sure.
And I am motivated, and I'm looking forward to see who else is motivated.
Educational and empowering.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, whenever I did the medical side of things, it was never so much a taking care of somebody. There was care of people, and then it went a step deeper where it empowered them to their own understandings of what was going on, and where they get to make choices for their own healing. And to me, that is the full meaning of wellness. Is not to just be cared for, but to have care as well as your own empowerment to know what you want as far as your health goes, and to have the tools at your disposal and or the resources to know where to get more and where to go to. Doctors aren't the end all be all, and they are important. Both are deeply true. So I'm excited with sharing that with more people and building a bigger team and a deeper way of offering.
Yeah. You've also been doing a lot of work this year with building your own apothecary, inspiring, educating, and making also little apothecary kits.
Yep.
So that people can have access to medicine.
They can build their own apothecary. They can choose what medicines
when they
they
need
need
it.
in it.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Although we can't legally call it medicine, right? But that's what it is.
Emergency holistic care kits.
Herbal dietary supplements.
Medicine to me is anything that is capable of shifting you.
Right.
And so water could be your medicine. Prayer could be your medicine. Plants can be your medicines or your teachers in many different ways and shapes and forms. So yeah, it's word
It's
semantics.
all medicine. Yeah. Whoa, we got a moose ear.
Moose pants.
He's wanting to share his ball for the new year.
I'll try that and give him a walking space.
There we go.
There you go. Scooch over.
Oh, scooch over.
Just tiny bit.
All right. So yeah, just want to say deep gratitude. Thank you everybody for an amazing 2019. For all the beautiful moments that we shared, and here's to many, many more to come. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.